Say good morning, Grandma.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning, YouTube. Good to see you guys. Today we are in Berlin, and today's much more of a sightseeing day. So I'm actually going to combine today's footage with yesterday's video. So we're going to cut to that, and then once you get caught up to speed with what we did yesterday, we'll see you again here in Berlin. So check it out. So kind of at the risk of stating the obvious, it looks like it's some kind of Renaissance fair of some sort, but this is why we're here. This is the Wittenberg Church. Not Gutenberg, Wittenberg Church, sorry. It's in moments like this that I kind of regret being a vegetarian. So right behind me is the main attraction, or at least for our group it is, even though there's all this stuff going on. But this is the main entrance of the Wittenberg Church. This is where Martin Luther in 1517 nails the 95 Theses on the door. And as you can see, there's kind of a gate here. Maybe they don't want anyone else nailing anything else onto the door, but this is the door. It's pretty cool to see everyone in their different costumes and stuff, but I feel about as out of place as I do as the one time that I went to an all-black church by myself. I clearly don't fit in this crowd here. Looks like we're going to be able to go inside the church right now. Wow! Guys, this church is pretty cool. I mean, we've seen a lot of cool churches so far, but this one, the ceiling is really awesome. So if you see these stairs right here, this is actually the pulpit for this church. So the speaker would actually be up there, and then he'd be speaking out to this audience. Kind of an interesting way to do it. Okay, I'm not too sure what this is, but I'm pretty sure I've never seen this in a church, where there's just like a statue hanging. It's attached to the ceiling. I'm not too sure what that is. Oh, okay. So tell me on camera. Can you tell me on camera? No. You don't want to tell me. Okay, so she just told me that this is actually the spot where Martin Luther would lay prostrate down on the floor right here. So I guess that's to commemorate that location or something. So several years ago when I was studying at Bible college, I remember I was able to read a biography of Martin Luther. I remember reading about the event where he nails the 95 Theses on the door. And something that I misunderstood was I thought that when Martin Luther came up to the door, he was like very angry, very defiant, and like kind of just done with it and ready to like change things and just like call the Catholic Church out for the abuses that he had saw. But this was not nearly the spirit that Martin Luther had at this time. In fact, Martin Luther was very, very, very surprised at the response of the Catholic Church, how they called him a heretic, how they wanted to kill him, and all these different kinds of things. Martin Luther, simply thought he was going to start a discussion. He actually dedicated many of his books around that time to the Pope of the day because he really felt like he was doing a service in helping his own church and seeking to reform it from the inside out. So Martin Luther, when he was here at this church, was not at all angry with the church in the least bit yet. He was still very much wanting to change the church out of love. Now I feel like I'm walking through the future because we're running out of the more old school feel and more into the modern era. So even in Germany, they've got fidget spinners. All right, welcome back to today. Hopefully you enjoyed that previous footage. Right now we are at the Brandenburg Gate, and I did look up on Wikipedia, and aside from it being a very impressive gate, I'm still not 100% sure as to why this is so popular. So maybe some of you guys who are more up to date on German history, let me know in the comments below what's the impact of this. So today is definitely the warmest day of our trip so far. I think it's like 85 degrees, super sunny. I think we end up with like the worst farmer's tan possible after all of this. So just finished here in the museum right there. They didn't let me take in the big camera, so I brought my small one.
And
so we are in a special exhibit called the Luther Effect. In Germany, there are, I was told, more museums and there are rainy days in the entire year. So this is a very special exhibit. It's only here for this year since it's the 500-year anniversary of the Reformation. So we should hopefully see some really cool things here. So easily my favorite part of that entire exhibit was this one room where they emphasized like the Christian expansion into Korea, which was like in the early 1900s. So this right here is a picture of the very first Presbyterian minister, first Korean pastor in Korea. But what they did is they got this Korean artist who drew the story of Jesus in like an early 1300 older style Korean artist. And so it was really cool to see the story of Jesus with like a Korean flair or emphasis. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna share with you guys a couple of those pictures right now. And I want you to guess which of these moments, so it'll be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, guess in the comments below which each of these moments is in Jesus' ministry. And if you get it right, congratulations, you win nothing, but you got it right. And then I'll put in the description bar below this video each of the answers to which of these clips represent. So check it out. So if you look right here behind me, this is the remnants or the leftovers of the Berlin Wall. And you can see it goes all the way from that corner and it stretches all the way over here. And there's kind of like a little museum with some factoids and stuff like that of the Berlin Wall down there. So of course it's not like this anymore, but there used to be a bunch of barbed wire and electrical wire on top of the fence. What? Yeah, I have to wear contacts or glasses. Yeah. So all trip I've been eyeing his glasses with a little bit of envy and jealousy, so I decided to get my own pair.
And his are sweet. They're nicer.
Inspired by Zach. So right behind me is the famous Checkpoint Charlie. This side would have been the American side, and then if you look over there, that would have been the Berlin side. You can see that when you enter into the Berlin side, you'll see the soldier over there, and then of course there are the American flags on this side. And then of course, as you enter the American side, there's the American soldier. So of course, this wouldn't really be the American side of Checkpoint Charlie unless there was a McDonald's here. You know, this is authentic, I'm sure. All right, and that is gonna conclude our trip. We just finished our dinner as a group. And tomorrow we officially will be leaving Germany and our Reformation trip is done. So hopefully you guys enjoyed these videos. Hopefully you had a good time. Grandma, did you have fun?
Yes.
Yes?
A lot of walking.
A lot of walking.
And it got sunburned.
But it was good, worth it?
It was good.
It was good. I think we averaged maybe like 6 or 7 miles every single day.
10 miles.
She says 10. I don't think it was 10 miles. But yeah, hopefully if you get to do a trip like this in the future, hopefully you get to check out some of the spots that we shared along the way. And if you would like to be a part of the Pan De Vida group, there will be links in the bottom of the video so you can check those out as well. But yeah, to all of the friends that we met here in Europe, to all the great people, thank you guys so much for hanging out. Thanks for making this trip a lot of fun, and hope to see you guys soon.
And meeting new friends, the best part of it.
Yes, definitely. Definitely true. Oh, look, they got ping pong here. All right, well, that'll be it. We'll see you guys in our next video. Until next time, I'm that Christian vlogger, and I'll encourage you to experience faith in the first person. God bless.